The Immortal Thor, issue number 12. That's right, folks. We're doing a tie-in to gods. Kind of. There's some god stuff in here, which it's kind of cool. You know, it's nice to see some people taking an interest in that weird book going on in the corner that's literally changing everything in the Marvel Universe, but not actually changing anything. So that's kind of fun. This is a lot of a book. It's very like classic mythology, old tales of Thor, and you know, defeating your enemy by making them think about it, or just like, we have to do this thing to get the things, and to do that we have to do another thing. That's cool and classic. I don't hate this book. I think like just from the momentum we were building off of in the last arc, it's really not much of anything, which kind of sucks. So if you remember in the last issue, all the Children of Odin, and there was about like 9 of them, I think. They came together to go to the land of the In-Between, the In-Betweener's land. They go into his box because their brother Tyr was missing, and he's probably somewhere in the In-Between. So they go inside and they can't find him, and he's like taken over by a manifestation of something evil. You get it, he's been possessed. So Thor, along with Loki, Angela, and Balder, you know, the 4 characters that you know, they go through some weird box trying to find their brother, and they wind up in a different realm. And this realm has like its champion or its guardian, like someone who exists there. His name is Tawaz, or Twaz, whatever you want to say. Twaz, yeah, another another old school character just to throw in here. So there you go. We have another giant guy who's got a spear and a big beard, and he's got like a weird arrow made of light that's like the key to everything. As that's going on, we cut to see Swift Hermund. He goes inside the box where Tyr is possessed by the thing possessing him, the In-Betweener. And because the In-Betweener was attacked by Oblivion, and now Oblivion is housing Tyr or something. Look, there's the In-Betweener and there's Oblivion. Oblivion is inside the In-Betweener's box. It took over Tyr, and now Tyr touches Sweet Hermund, and he does no longer exist. He's gone. Another casualty to the endless Children of Odin. So then outside the box that they went in, there's about 5 other characters having a conversation. You know, Vadir and Honer and Bragi and Mueller, and then the child whose name is like, I can't remember. There's a bunch of them, and they're like, did Hermit just die? It's possible he died. It is very possible that Swift Hermund, the fastest of us all, just died. Yeah. And then Tyr comes out of the box. He's like, I'm going to kill you all because I'm Oblivion or something. Ah, you know? Let's cut back to what the main core group is up to. They realize they're going to have to fight this guy. Thor kind of knows who it is. He has familiarity with Twaz because he was like an old mage or something that helped him on a journey long ago. But, you know, in recent time, his name has been Twaz, but he goes by other names. When he first came to this realm, it was, like, primitive and primal and whatever, and then, like, he nurtured an animal, and then it became, like, a giant or whatever. And that's when they called him Buri Allfather, the Buri Allfather. And for I was father to Bor, who was then father to Odin, who was then father to Thor, and the rest of you, I'm your great-grandfather. Like, oh, okay. So an older god. There's a lot of old gods in this run. You know, we have Gaia, and like the Utgard Thor, and Loki, and all that stuff. And now Odin's grandpa is here. Buri or Twaz, whatever you want to call him. And he's like, yeah, I have something that can help you on your journey. You have to get my glowing arrow over to Tyr to stop him from being possessed by Oblivion. But to do that, you have to defeat me in a fight. So that's what they're going to do. Cut back to what Tyr is up to, ready to kill all of his family. And Vadir holds up Lueza? Lausa, like the young child, the most recent child to Odin. And she like possesses Surtur's fire, so she can like burn the god, and it gives him like enough of a chance for Honir to like fire his, arrows and like plan an attack. A lot of characters that you don't know doing a lot of stuff. Like, what are we looking at? I'm looking at a panel with like 5 characters who are children of Odin. All of them are just distinctly old men with beards or like long flowing hair like Thor. There's not really any in between. It's crazy. So then back at the fight with Thor, he's trying to beat up his great-grandfather. It's not really working. So instead, he changes his tactic. Like, I have a riddle for you. Maybe this will be the way I best you, great-grandfather. A riddle, then. What is big, red, and eats rocks? And Buri's like, is it Surtur, his fire? Perhaps that's it. Is it the sun, the heat death of the universe? Is that what it's going to be? Huh. Very interesting. I am uncertain of this. What would it be, dear Thor? Oh, a big red rock eater. And then Buri's like, that's funny. That's cool. Okay, you won. I liked it. Well done. You bested me. You beat me at something I didn't know. Here's your thing. Go save your brother or whatever. And then he's like, Loki, I know what you've done, and I know we will see each other again. And everyone's like, Loki, what did you do? They're like, I don't know. I didn't do anything yet. I really don't know. Okay, back to the fight. Before things get bad and Oblivion takes control of everyone in the room, Thor and his family show up and they like blast the arrow into Tyr, and like a creature escapes from it, the Serpent of the End, which is Oblivion, bursts out of there and Tyr is saved. Yay, everyone's A-okay. We did it, folks. We saved the day. What the hell is going on? Imagine if this was the first Thor book you ever read. There is 10 siblings, once possessed by the Serpent of the End known as Oblivion, and their great-grandfather gave him the power because he answered a riddle. That's crazy. But they saved it, and everyone's like, okay, I guess Tyr will be okay now, so that's kind of good. Well, thanks, everyone. Good job. I mean, everyone's kind of mad at Loki because Loki is a mischievous person. And Bragi's like, hey, I'm not taking my job back. You know what? This is for Loki, and they're going to do great at it. Cool. But then Uller, the eldest of the children, is talking to Thor like, you're welcome for the help here. And, yeah, I mean, if you ever need me again, don't ask anything because I don't want to help. But, brother, I've known you long enough now. If there's something going on, I need you to tell me. And then Uller's like, well, then I guess I'll tell you. Thor, you're probably going to die soon. And we see like Uller explain that Thor's going to die wielding both his hammers in some capacity. The end is near for Thor, and it comes soon. What is that going to be? Whatever the next arc is. So that's kind of fun. What is the next arc? Is it the one of Hercules? I know they showed like a cover of Hercules, so maybe that's what it's going to be. There's also an annual coming out, if I'm not mistaken. So there you go. Really crazy issue. Not sure what's not sure it's going to be for everybody. But if you like the extended family of Odin's children, then you got Swift Hermond in a book, which I know everyone's excited for. But he's officially dead. Like he was unwritten from reality or something? I don't know. I don't know. You know, Bragi's cool. It's how I want to look when I'm like 60. So that's fun. It's okay. It's literally okay. So, the Immortal Thor, issue number 12, I am going to give a 7 out of 10. Now, thank you all for watching this review. Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. As always, you can check me out on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. And of course, I will catch you in the next one. Have fun. Stay safe. Good luck.